We gave him way too much space. We were talking. We talked this morning in our shoot around. We're talking about the difference. If you give him 4 or 5 feet, that's all he needs. And we needed and we were giving him that cushion. And a good shooter, he doesn't need that much. And for sure, we were giving him way too much, and we needed to get a hand up. But I don't even know. He was in a little bit of a groove tonight, especially that first early on in the game. And I don't know if that would have made a difference or not, but we would have sure felt better about it. But yeah, he got them off a heck of a start. We were just saying that they're bigs. We were worried about their guard penetration. Is really, the big thing that we were concerned about. Of course, we were concerned about a lot of things with them because they got a lot of weapons. But it was the guards, Dixon, Cunningham, slicing and dicing and dishing and that type of thing. And it wasn't so much that; it was just they were kicking and them guys were knocking down shots. Both those guys have nice strokes, and they got we just once again got ourselves in a severe hole. And we were talking to our team and we're saying we think a major deficiency with us is maintaining, when we get down, we have a tendency to, jack the energy level up and get after it a little bit. But we're saying we need to do that, all the time. Good teams play at that intensity level all the time. They don't wait till, you get on the flip side and say, okay, now let's see what we, see what we can do about it now and get this. But so I think if we can just, get that intensity level up for an extended period of time, I think we'll be okay. But if we, our schedule is such, we were telling them, we're looking now. With Jefferson now, we're coming and looking at Preston and West Fairmont, and we're going to get this. If we come out with the same intensity level early, we're probably going to get the same result.
Right.
And you can't continue. I don't want to beat a dead horse to death, and you understand this. It just takes so much out of you to get to battle back. That once you get to that threshold, sometimes you don't have much left in the tank, So hopefully we can find a way to get that energy level, up a little bit, so we won't get ourselves in those situations, because it's so hard to overcome. Is one thing. I don't know.
I know exactly what you mean, because I thought your guys played like they were mad in the third quarter.
In the third quarter, we played with a little bit more of an edge, but it'd be nice if we could do that without getting slapped in the face. First, in order to have to do that. Coach, any other thoughts and reflections? They got a nice ball club. University High, they got the size, they got quickness, they got shooters. They're a quality ball club. But like I was telling our ball club, we've got some guys that have been around a while. This is nothing new to them, really. Yeah. And for us to be as much on the flip side as we were in both the Bird game and this one is disheartening. It's kind of disheartening, and it's kind of, I told our team, I thought it was an injustice to them for them to allow, and I don't mean to be disrespectful in any way, shape, or form to University High. I'm not saying they did a nice job, but I think that a lot of the responsibility, or at least a share of the responsibility for what's happening to us, we don't have to look anywhere but turn that glaze inward a little bit, and say, hey, it's kind of that, don't be cliches or anything, but if it's to be, it's up to me or us or whatever, and that's kind of the juncture. I know it's early. This is game 4 for us. And that could be some of the issues too. We're still feeling our way here, not to make excuses, because that's no excuse. But we better get that corrected in a hurry.
We need to play with desperation for 23 ball games, because we're not very big. Our big kid's 6'2". That's our big kid. We're 6'2". So we have to play with that intense desperation for 4 quarters every game. Doesn't matter what team it is.
To give ourselves a chance.
Right, for us to be successful. And that's what we tell the kids. If you play it for 3 quarters, I don't care who you're playing. Right. We're not going to be successful.
No. So hopefully we can get that message through there a little bit and get this corrected. And in order to give ourselves there's nothing wrong with being undersized and like we are, and we don't want to make a big deal out of, as long as you understand what the situation is,
right.
And it's not like it's this is we understand for the most part to a man the situation we're in, and I don't have a problem with that.
Right.
I really don't. But if you're in that situation, then there's certain things you have to do, to help yourself. And I guess I don't think we're doing, from my perspective, I don't think we're really doing enough of the things we need to do to help ourselves. And that's no disrespect to any opponent that we've encountered thus far. And because we've run into a couple quality outfits, but I think a lot of what's occurring to us is things that we have an understanding of, and it's disheartening if you have that understanding not to go out there and take care of business, I guess is what I'm saying.
No, absolutely. Yeah.
But our kids are gutsy kids. They're.
I mean, this may be the scrappiest team I've seen since last year's Bridgeport team. They're scrappy.
They're a scrappy outfit, but we scrap for a period, and then we'll have a lull for a period.
We just need to
we'll scrap for a period, and then we'll lull for a period. And we need to eliminate those lull periods, and thank goodness we've got, we got 4 or 5 days now that we can go in there and just start to, but we didn't feel good at coming into today, to be honest with you. We were kind of sleepwalking through our prep today. Coach had said that when we left here. He said, Coach, I don't feel good about this. He said, I know this was, we were in a situation yesterday with that ice thing where we were
couldn't get them all in.
Couldn't get them all in, and then so we had to kind of double up today, and I guess our young men were in the mode. Well, this is a shoot around today, prep shoot around, and for us it was more of a practice from yesterday, prep shoot around,
right.
and that might have not set well with them, but it is what it is, and we didn't have a good feeling. Karma wise with our team honestly coming in here, and we need to be a little more junkyard doggish. We got to get that edge, and I think we have guys that can do that, but our metal's going to be tested here the next 3 or 4 ball games, so we're going to go a couple of different directions. Coach said you're either going to go one or 2 ways. Things are going to get, it's going to get progressively
tomorrow
worse.
We'll get better or we'll get worse.
Yeah, we're not going to be, and with this group here, I would like to think, they're smart enough, they're smart guys, they sit down and analyze, and I'm sure they didn't like what happened. They didn't like what happened over at Bird, especially, they didn't like what happened here tonight. So I'm counting on that to, cerebrally, to maybe jostle us a little bit, where we can put it together for an outing. Sure would be nice to come back in that Preston game with the type of game that we're really looking for on both ends of the ball. But we'll just have to wait and see how that